Hello. Good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it may be. I'm back. I'm excited and I'm back. I got a bazillion, count them, a bazillion things to talk about. Because I've been gone for like 2.5 weeks. It's actually probably closer to 3 weeks. I had a kid go through some surgery. It was getting her tonsils removed. And so I'm taking care of her, make sure she's all right. I tried recording a video last night, but it ended up like really not good quality because for some reason my microphone likes to jump up to random volumes for no reason, and then I recorded the entire session at 100 volume, and it sounded absolutely terrible. So after that, I decided I would try to find a script that would automatically bump down my, move this microphone closer, bump down my volume from 100 to or from any number to 22 if it got switched for some random reason. And it works, and I'm happy, and that is a cool statue. Is that like the same person? Seems like it. Alright, but yeah. I did quite a few things over the last forever. So first and foremost, you know, the most exciting thing was being able to play some Overwatch. And as you can tell, I have a little baby Winston here. If you haven't seen the animated shorts that they have for the Overwatch, they're just like, if you don't give a crap about Overwatch, they're just good to watch because they're interesting and they're well done, and it's a Blizzard CG, so you know it's good. Anyways, I played a whole bunch of that, and I wanted to tell you guys and compare my favorite characters to play in each like section. So leave a comment on what your guys' favorites are. My overall favorite character play is definitely Tracer. Blinking around, being a nuisance all the time. That's definitely my style of gameplay. And so I actually really enjoy that. Let's go do that quest. I don't know what it is exactly, but let's do it. Just do it. And that's in the attack. She's like my overall favorite to play. So in the attack section, my favorite is Tracer. In defense, it's probably a close tie between Hanzo and Widowmaker. I like them both a lot. I like Hanzo's arrows. I've always been a very big bow person. Especially from like playing a whole bunch of Rust and stuff. Like bows just fit my style. But I also like snipers too. And I like Black Widow's character. She's really like dark and fun, so that's cool. And then for the tanks, I like Diva. She seems the most fun. I like being able to do a whole bunch of damage with my rocket thing. That's a lot of fun. Or not rocket thing, but like blowing myself up. And then for supports, I really enjoyed playing Mercy. I like hiding behind the big guy with the big shield. I can't remember his name right now. Crap. I can't remember his name. Anyways, if you've seen any of the gameplay of Overwatch, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, you probably don't give a shit. So, yeah. And then, oh, that's it. That's all of them. So, I would like to hear what you guys' favorite Overwatch, I like to call it Overwatch characters in each section are. And did you play in the open beta? If so, what'd you think? I have already pre-ordered the game, so it doesn't matter what I think. But I did really enjoy it, and I'm excited to play more. I'm looking forward to it. The next to talk about, and I just realized this today. Today's the 19th. The World of Warcraft movie comes out June 10th. We're in May. June's right afterwards. So we've got like what, 20 days? 20. Did I just seriously walk back here? How do I get that damn thing freaking Fraggle? That World of Warcraft movie's coming out in 20 days. Holy bacon bits. I gotta order some tickets. I plan wholeheartedly to go opening night. So I want to get my tickets ready. Oh, it's gonna be a blast to Reno. I'm very excited. Like very, very excited. I hope it's good. I'm banking on Blizzard being Blizzard and doing the polishing and the good stuff. I've been like purposely avoiding ow. Got some troubs going on. I've been purposefully avoiding like trailers and stuff, because a lot of the times trailers like try to ruin movies. Just like, oh, here's all we have to show you in the movie. Here's all the interesting bits and the plot twists. And I'm like, I did not want that. I wanted that to be introduced to me in the movie. So I watched, I think, like the first trailer, and I was like, okay, let's do it. And so I've been avoiding stuff ever since. Oh shoot, I should have reordered my list, because I have a whole like list of stuff to talk about. That way I don't like run out and I'm just like, let's talk about art all the time. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. All right, so we're gonna resort back just a little bit. Oh, here we go. We got a little party going on in here. That's a lot of dead night elves. That's what we like to see, is the horde. Dead night elves. That's a relief, Warlock. I can assure you that if you hadn't deactivated those scrying orbs, we would be in a more tenuous position than one we're already in. To think, surrounded by enemies, and one of them able to spy upon our every move. That hurt my voice. Or it's tickling. But now we don't need to worry about that, thanks to you. Here, take this. I don't want to be rewarded for your efforts. I just happen to have a few things here I no longer have any use for you. Or use for. I totally read that wrong. But whatever. We're gangster, right? Stamina? Frick yeah. Go get that cloak.
Remember the sun well.
We need that stamina. We die a lot. Boom, look at us. Pretty much a tank now. Oh, that was it. No like follow-up quest. Oh, that's good. That's good. So we're going back to Overwatch. And something I'm excited about, and something that I wanted to talk about. I guess it falls into my realm, because it's gaming related, and I kind of try to keep this mostly gaming related. Like, I'm not going to talk politics. I'm not going to talk like I plan on keep it mostly game related, and about me, and about art, and about you guys, because, well, part of making YouTube is having a community, and you are my community, so I like to hear from you guys. It's fun. Anywho, so it falls within my realms, and it's about hackers and cheaters, and Overwatch plans on permabanning hackers or cheaters, like, on the first instance. Personally, I think that's a great idea. I love it, because, well, if you cheat and you have to pay another $40 to play the game you want, that, to me, that's fine. But I mean, I've always been very against cheating. Wow, there's a lot of quests here. Nice. Looks like we got our reading cut out for us. No. I've always been very much against cheating for many reasons. Mostly because I like competitive, fair challenge, and succeeding type things, and I feel like if someone has an unfair advantage, I don't want to be in that position where I'm trying to compete with somebody that I can't beat because they're cheating. I'm very competitive. But I like fair fights. I don't like to crush people. I like fair fights. Keandra sent you? I might have a task for you, Warlock.
We will have justice.
Darkhan Dather is believed to have returned from the dead to rule over the armies of the Scourge in the Northlands. Darkhan aligned himself with the Scourge long ago. Yet, he was once a living, breathing elf. Much of this time was spent inside Dawnstar Spire, northeast of here. He hid there for many nights, scheming against his own. Search the tower for more information, Shmolate. Perhaps he had a journal or kept notes. One never knows where useful information might present itself. Sharelaron, nerds. Boop.
A new Belore Delanar.
You show courage coming to the Ghostlands, Shmolate. Gosh, that's a weird voice. Let's try again. You show courage coming to the Ghostlands, Shmolate. That's not even better, but it's a little higher, so it fits. There's much more work to be done here, and not enough brave souls to do it. I have a thankless task for you to offer you. You should have the inclination to aid our cause. The very wildlife in this land has been tainted by the plague, and must stop it from spreading. Hunt the ghost claw lynxes to the east and south of here, and return when you've slain enough of them.
Remember the Sunwell.
Remember your mom's Sunwell. Burn.
Victory lies ahead.
All resources spread thin here, Warlock, so your help is going to be invaluable. The captain has tasked me with overseeing the harassment of the local Shadowpine troll camps. We have a policy of keeping them off balance until the day that they can launch a brutal offensive to wipe them out. Until then, we need all of the volunteers that we can get to those Shadowpine troll numbers are decreased. Think you can head east to Zebtala and hurt them a little? You
Keep your
bet.
wits about you.
We will crush them with our fists. Maybe Winston's fists. Wanted, bring the hell of Kalgash. You bet. I accept. I don't have to read it because it's a sign. Signs don't talk. Looks like I could go up for some of these.
Baladash, Malanore.
Shadowpine weaponry. Warlock, I want you to kill as many Shadowpine trolls as you can. We need their numbers greatly reduced before we can shift our attention towards Deathholm. And while you're at it, might as well kill two birds with one stone. So bring back a load of their weapons. Better that they don't go to waste. And we can use them in the fight against the Scourge. Hit their camps hard to the east and to the south at Zebtala and Zeb Noah.
The reckoning is at hand.
That was a fun voice. We'll have to do more of that one.
Our enemies will fall.
The lake to the northeast has been haunted by the ghosts of the ancestors for as long as I can remember. Shmolate. The poor souls were victims of a tragic accident in which scores of them were drowned at the bottom of the lake. The details of the event are mostly forgotten, but their haunting cries serve as a constant reminder of their curse. If you're up to the task, I want you to go to the lake and put an end to their suffering, Shmolate. You will have my gratitude, as well as theirs, I'm sure.
Salama Ashalanore.
Salamis Shalanores. Ow. I can't even walk through the fire. How did I get... Is it because Monkey did? Oh, yeah. Winston. We are connected. Or is that just close enough that I burn? I think it's just close enough that I burn. Oh, no, it's Winston. Maybe? Alright, enough science. Onward! Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. We'll just continue our talk about cheating after this.
What now?
I'm on loan to the Fast Riders in an attempt to help with their troll difficulties. I believe I have a solution to their problem. At my disposal are a number of potent poisons. The trolls, as you know, are living creatures and therefore must eat. If you combine my poison with their food, well, I'm sure the results will be entertaining. Care to help rid us of the Shadowpine trolls at Zeb-Noir to the south? The camp straddles both the north and south sides of the road to Zulaman. You bet, buddy McFriend. Alright. We'll continue our... I'm getting better at reading those voices. I think my problem was I needed to slow down. And and now that I have, I'm definitely liking the quality more. If you if I still suck, let me know in the chat or in the comments. In the chat, like I'm streaming right now. Yeah, let me know in the comments. It's not time, but I will be talking about it eventually. It's not that exciting for you guys. It's exciting for me and kind of embarrassing for me, but
I'm out of range.
still. All right, so we're killing cats. All right, so here's my thing. Okay, so I'm not opposed, like, if you want to cheat in your single player games, or if you want to, like, you know, use a cheat code in your single player games and you have fun with that, I could care less. Like, if that's what's fun for you, go for it. Doesn't hurt my feelings any. I've done it before when I was young. I used to play Age of Empires 2, 1. I was just practicing stuff. I would use the cheat codes, like get extra stone and all that sort of stuff. And I would spawn in the cars. It was fun. But where I draw the line is, if someone else is affected by your cheating, then I consider it just not acceptable. Because I think that's okay. I feel like if you're gonna cheat, you shouldn't be playing the game. You shouldn't be playing games with other people. And I get that, like, a lot of the time I'm not mad at cheaters and hackers. I get why they do it. It's kind of like breaking the system. I don't think they do it because, oh, I suck, I gotta get better. They do it because it's, like, against the rules, and I mean, I get it. It's fun to break the rules, but to me, it's just not worth it, and it just ruins the experience for other people. I mean, and there's always going to be those people, and I don't know. That's my rant on hackers and cheaters. And I'm excited that Overwatch is going to permaban on the first offense. I was reading an article, and apparently chances are they'll probably just reduce it later, but I'm hoping that it gets set up. That's like, I love multiplayer games, but I hate the idea of cheaters. So I just assume that everyone's playing fairly. Even if they're not, I like to believe that they are, just because it makes it so that I don't give excuses in my head of why I lost. Oh, he's cheating. No, I don't want to think that. I want to think that I lost because I was bad and I need to improve. That's just how I think, though. Anyways, on to Diablo 3. So, just recently, I started playing a little bit of Diablo 3. And I played Diablo 3 when it first came out, and we had error. I don't remember what freaking error it was. I don't remember the number, but you couldn't log into the goddamn game. It was a pain in the ass. I bought it fucking opening day. I had it opening day. I didn't buy the collector's edition, which I completely regret, because those Tyrael wings, that's the good stuff. But now that I have the Overwatch thing, I got some wings from that support that I like, Mercy, and I can put out those on my characters, which is cool. I really like that. Anyways, I tried playing some Diablo 3, and I was enjoying it. And I was enjoying it. You know, I started out with I play hardcore seasonal, because that's like the most fun. Like, starting over is really fun. Oh, a soulstone. That's cool. Oh, just give me a second. I was thinking. I want to move this thing. See if I can move this. There we go. I want to see like how long this thing's running for. This probably ended up being a 2-part episode because I got a lot of stuff I want to cover. I want this page to be empty, and I don't want to like cut anything short. I just want to talk about it, get it all out, and then move on. And if it makes it into an hour-long video, then I'll just cut in half and post them both at the same time. Boom, boom, bam. Welcome to Rust. Okay, so I had some troubs with Diablo 3. I made a demon hunter, and I tried to fight the new end boss too soon. What the heck is that? Oh, he's got the little shield. Oh, that's badass. That was badass. And I ended up dying to like the last boss or whatever, so he's hardcore dead. I'm like, all right, that's fair. I mean, I was already kind of weak, and then I went and tried to fight the last boss, and it was dumb, and I deserved to die. And then I made a warrior, and because I play a lot of Sonya in Heroes of the Storm, so I just named her Sonya, and that was a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed leveling up. I just like put on some good music, and I just went to town. It was fun. And then I eventually got max level, and I was enjoying farming. A friend of mine, Dragonfire, he leveled up with me. Not like we didn't level at the same time. Like he was full leveled, and I started mine, and I just leveled by myself. Because I was enjoying it. I was enjoying leveling. Like he was like, I can just run you, and I was like, nah, I just really want to enjoy leveling. And so I did, and he was streaming it for a bit over on his Twitch account at shameless plug for my friend. I don't know if that's a shameless plug, but yeah, it's a plug. Twitch.tv/LordJames777 if you'd like to watch him stream. He's a pretty good streamer. Definitely better than when I first started out, but his audio quality isn't the best, but I think he's gonna be working on that. Anyways, so he got leveled up. I don't know where I was going with this. And then I got leveled up, and then all of a sudden he just kind of quit playing. And I just kept playing because I was really enjoying it. Oh, that's lacked. That's sad. Ah, there's a little shield. It's so cool. He quit playing, and I was like, okay, what the heck? And he was like, it was like 2 days after he got 70 that I got 70, and he already was like really, really far ahead of me, and I was like, all right, well, I'll just catch up. And so I just played pretty much like a full night's worth, just mindlessly grinding some rifts and trying to get better because it was fun. I played by myself because that's the way I like to do it, and because I don't like to play with people. I'm not a big people person. And I like to kind of go at my own pace, I guess, or do my own thing. I don't know. I'm just not a big people person. And I wasn't gonna look up any builds for it because it's more fun for me to kind of figure out my own thing rather than try to do a build. Because it's like, if I have a build that I want to do and I don't get the pieces, it's like I'm just trying to grind until I get those pieces. Whereas instead of being excited for a new piece to drop, I'm like, oh, that's not the piece I need. And that's just not as much fun. Ow. Alright, so eventually I talked to my friend, and I spent the whole night gathering and stuff, and he's like, yeah, I kind of quit playing. And I was like, why? He's like, because I played with some people on, you know, like a big, or like a full group, and he's like, I couldn't keep up, like I couldn't sort my loot fast enough, like my good loot. And I was like, what? I would have been happy to get any legendaries at this point, and he's like, he couldn't find time to loot like he would have to do some runs and then eventually go and sort his loot. And he's like, yeah, it came to a point where I was like only keeping ancient legendaries, and I'm like, what? What now? And it was, and it's to me that's crazy because I was just enjoying just playing for fun, and but like knowing that that exists, it's like why would I do anything else? But that's not what I want to do, and so it kind of ruined it for me, and now I don't play anymore. But yeah, that's my troubles with it. I just wish something else I don't like about the Diablo system is it's not about your weapon, which I really liked. I liked getting a new weapon and like feeling the power increase. It's not about that at level 70 and stuff. It's about getting those set pieces. Which is fine. I mean, if that's the way they want to go with it, it's fine. I guess it's probably the most fun for people who have played the game for a long time, but I really like the idea of finding an awesome weapon and going to town on people with that. And feeling like the power upgrade and stuff every time I upgrade my weapon, but it just isn't there until you get those set pieces. And that's just not fun for me. I don't like the idea of spamming one move to kill all the monsters, and I just feel like it would get really boring pretty quickly, which made me sad. But yeah, that was my Diablo 3 trubs. What? Oh, okay. So yes, this is the embarrassing and exciting thing. I've started a Patreon. You're like, oh God, THeShmojoe, wanting all my monies. And you're right, I do. I want every goddamn penny until I reach $16. Because I basically want to be able to pay for my WoW subscription so that I can keep making these videos. Because we're going to hit 20 soon. Once we hit 20, I have to keep an active subscription in order to keep playing this character. And that is not going to be... Oh, we can do this. That's cool. But yeah. Oop. We don't have a silence. Is our guy dead? Oh no, he is. So yeah, I will leave a link to that in the description if you want to help me. I have some different awards available. You donate $1, you'll get like put into the comments about I think it's on a monthly basis, but if you donate $1 a month, you'll get put in the comments as a supporter, your name. If you donate $10, which is ridiculous, I'll do a pixel art of a picture of your choice, and that could be fun. So, and I'll even feature it on here with your name and stuff. It'll be fun. It'll be a hoot. But yeah, that's my Patreon, and I'm excited about that. I also want to do some Shmo merchandise. I'm definitely not big enough for that yet, but I want to start thinking about it because it should be fun. I definitely want to do some pixel art based merchandise. I feel like there's not enough pixel art on t-shirts. I only say that because I don't have enough pixel arted t-shirts. I have some thanks to my family, but I don't have nearly enough. Alright. So, probably have killed a bazillion more of these things than I needed to. But let's keep going to this other village over here. Can't remember exactly when it came out. But I enjoyed it. I didn't beat it. Here's kind of why. So